And I'd like to call this meeting to order. And if you'll all stand, I'd like for Mr. Jerry Barnes to lead us in prayer.
Dear Lord, we ask you to keep us in the right path, and everything that we do here tonight be pleasing to you. In thy name we pray. Amen.
Amen. And Johnny, would you lead us in Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you. Our chairman, Mr. Jones, is on a much-deserved vacation, and we'll be glad to welcome him back to the next meeting. Okay, I need a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Second. All in favor? Aye. Okay, no opposed. We'll move on. We do not have any employee recognition at this time. Do we have any, let's see, the consent agenda, please? Okay. Nothing on the consent agenda. Do we have any old business or new business? No, ma'am. Neither? All right, thank you. Let's see. So the next item we have is the finance report. I'll turn that over to Ms. Harvey.
Give you time to get ready for this.
Okay, so this, the report that y'all have in front of you is for the period that ends July 31st, and that is 7 months of our fiscal year. So the expenditure budget should not be of more than 58.3%. For the revenue budget, the revenue that we've collected through July 31st is $9 million, excuse me, please, $9,193,039, and that is 32.66%. And then we go to the expenditure budgets. For the general government functions, the expenditures through July 31st are $1,945,346, and that is 54.34%. On the judicial, expenditures were $1,849,153, and that is 50.96%. On the public safety, the expenditures were $7,629,374, and that's 54.14%. And then we go to the public works, and those expenditures were $2,578,870, and that's 53.11%. For the health department, the senior center, and the MATS program, the expenditures are $111,492, and that's 35.64%. For culture and recreation, $552,060, and that's 54.59%. For housing and development, the expenditures are $348,008, and that's 52.38%. So the total general fund expenditures through July 31st are $15,014,304, and that's 53.35%. So the expenditure budgets are currently almost 5% under the budgeted amount. For the enterprise funds, the water department expenditures are $1,311,525, and that's 54.31%. For the airport, $237,118, and that's 52.17%. The line item budget reports were sent to the department heads and the elected officials on August 13th, and I have copies of all those if y'all have any need to look at them. That's all I know.
Good.
Thank you.
In your packet also, there is one other, I need to request an amendment to the budget. And at the very top, the clerk of court's office received a donation for $1,275, and they need to recognize that revenue and recognize the expenditure. They are repairing some old record books. So that's basically a wash. It just increases the budget, the revenue and expenditure budget. The other budget amendment that we need is for the tax commissioner. And this is, at budget time last year, they knew that the state was going to implement this new drive system, but didn't have the numbers, like of all the equipment that they would need and that kind of stuff. So I think it was discussed with the tax commissioner that we would wait and just amend his budget this year since he didn't know the amounts. So the total that they spent for the travel for training, for the equipment, supplies that they had to have, and then the technical services is $37,500. And then this shows how it would be distributed to those lines, and that does decrease the contingency budget. And then the next page is a letter from the tax commissioner requesting that. Darren, did you want to add anything?
Well, I appreciate you working with us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good job back there. Is everything working? I know y'all went through a lot of training and everything. Is it working well?
We're tackling the digest. So that's the big one. But yeah, as far as the conversions and the systems and drives,
Good.
yeah,
Good deal.
So y'all agree with the
I need a motion.
So moved.
And I second. All in favor? Aye. None opposed?
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the good job you did. The next item is I need a motion to approve some minutes. The board meeting minutes were July 18, 2019, the work session August 1st, 2019, and a call meeting on August 8th, 2019. I need a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, that's passed. And we do have one rezone request here that we tabled the last time. And let's see, I'll just go back over it again because we do need to vote on it. The Pickens County Planning and Development Office received a completed application on March 27, 2019 for Zachary Alvord and Chase Alvord, requesting a change in the land use classification of neighborhood commercial to agricultural on 6.17 acres located at 230 Old Mill White Road, Jasper, Georgia. The intended purpose of the rezone request, if approved, would be to utilize the existing building on property for special events, facility hosting family reunions, graduations, weddings, birthdays, etc., following the rezone request. The Pickens County Planning Commission voted 3-2 not to approve the rezone request. Jerry, I'm sure you've had time to look this over. Would you make a motion on that?
That motion we deny.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
No, any opposed? None. Okay.
For clarification, that's upholding what the planning commission would.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Okay, and the last thing we have would actually not apply. It was going to be to approve a conditional use request for special events venue, but it failed because it's a moot point. So that actually concludes everything we have, and I know it's a very short agenda tonight, but we'll go right to guests and comments. And does anybody have anything? Any questions? Any issues? If not, this will be our shortest meeting on record. So thank you for attending. Have a good evening.